Hey, everybody.
Hi. How are y'all doing?
Yeah, how's everyone?
Oh my
Hello,
gosh, my eyes twitching.
Hello, Maureen. How are you doing?
Hi, Connie. Hi, Maureen.
Hey,
Dragon Girl. How are you?
It's a squirrel raid.
Yay!
We love raiders.
Yes.
That is amazeballs.
Hello.
I hope everyone's doing well this evening. Hopefully, because I think I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing all right.
For the
I'm
moment.
doing all right, too. If I can make it
doing-
through the episode, then I'm doing great.
Hey,
I'm
that
doing all right. I'm doing all right.
So, I have a question. Dan, did you do a doily?
No.
Like, duh.
I've been at work for 30 hours in the past 3 days. I ain't done
I
no doing.
forgot.
yeah, he's been working
Hi,
every
Candy.
day. Hey, Candy.
Hi.
Hi,
He has
Pat.
been working.
everybody.
Hey, Pat.
Hello.
He's been working every day. Oh my goodness. Talk about being tired.
Thanks, Tiger.
Maureen wants to know, and why not?
Because he's been working nonstop.
Because my job's a bit more important if I want to get paid at the end of the month.
Well, I hope so. But I did do a doily.
Hi, Cat.
I started one.
I did.
Hi,
I
Chris.
did. Hi, Chris. Hi,
Hey,
Catbird.
Chris.
I did one. Hey, Miss
I
Pat.
started mine.
Hey, you started one. That's a good.
Yeah,
That's
with
a good
thread.
thing.
With crochet thread.
It's a great thing.
Okay. To be fair,
Yes.
there's been a couple of people that have already done all three of them.
hmm
So I did this one.
Oh, wait. I'm like, yeah, we got to show them off.
I did this one. This
Wow.
is a 4-weight, and then I did it in a 1-weight.
See, I think it looks better in a one way. I like
Yeah,
it
look at
better.
the size difference.
Look at that. That's huge difference. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But they both are beautiful, though.
They're
I
gorgeous.
don't mind. The big one is too big, but I like this one the best.
I love that.
Yeah, they're all
Thank you,
beautiful.
Tiger Dragon Girl. Thank you, Tiger Dragon Girl. Hey, Leslie.
Hello. It depends what you want it for, I guess. If you want it to cover, like, those small round side tables, like the bigger one would be good for that, to like go off the sides. And the smaller one's more for like, a little dainty thing on your dresser or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going to use these. I'm not going to rip them out. I'm going to put them on my. I'm going to fold them in half, and put the straight edge against the windowsill, and I'm going to put my plants on it.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Hi,
that's
Tina.
beautiful.
So they're
Because
not going to go to waste.
Even mine is bigger than yours, Carrie, because it was done. This is a 2-weight. So it even looks bigger than yours.
Wow.
And it, it's just a 2-weight. And even the size difference. Hey, Christy.
Catbird and Yarnbarf.
Hi, Yarnbarf. Well, the pineapple doily. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Angela.
Hi, Michelle. Hey, Angela. Hey, Dee.
Hi, Dee.
Hello,
It is, if you can read charts, it's way easier to read the chart. Hi,
Oh,
Ola.
let's go.
Hi, Miss Pat. I joined Oba Joe's family this morning.
Yay.
Awesome.
Hey, Laura.
I'm going to try, guys. No guarantees, but I'm going to try the second one, the one with the wonky written pattern.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to follow the chart, get it done, and write down the real constructions entre-temps.
That would be nice.
But no guarantees because I do work a lot. So
Me and Coco work the same hours, guys. So bear with.
Hey, Frog. Hey,
You're
Madonna.
welcome,
Madonna.
Hi, Madonna. Hi, Laura. Hi, Frog.
Cheers, girl.
And there's Judy.
Hi, Miss
Judy.
Judy. And hi, Judy. So if you guys, hi, Granny D. Hi, Amanda. If you guys don't do the pineapple one, I'm not going to get upset because I honestly, I'm going to show you where I put mine. I'm reaching for it.
Or you can follow the chart and go back to our how to read a chart episode. I don't remember which one that was, but
Oh, hey, here. There's her pineapple one.
I made it to round 5, 6. I made it to round 7, and then I had to do more puff stitches, and I was like, Oh, thank you, Mike.
Oh, that was awesome. Thank you, Mike.
Hi, Dory.
Hey, Dory.
yay!
Apollo now. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sharon.
Hello.
Hi.
We'd like to thank Granny D for the squirrel raid.
Yeah, thank
That was
you.
Yes,
awesome.
thank you, Granny D.
That was awesome.
So I want to show you. The reason that we did this was because some people don't like to use yarns that are smaller than a 3-weight.
Mm-hmm.
And a 2-weight really isn't much smaller than a 3-weight.
Mm-mm.
And a 1-weight isn't really much smaller than a 2-weight.
Right.
Hi, Niecy.
Hi, VJ.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Lucy. Yeah.
This is a 2-weight. No, it's right there. It's a 2-weight. And that's what I made my doily out of. And there it is. It's a 2-weight.
Yeah. They're not as scary as they seem, I promise you. And you don't have to use the recommended hook size.
Hi, Lillian.
No, you don't. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Hi,
Hi,
Lily.
guys.
It's not bad using it. You can see it right here. It really isn't that bad to use it. And exactly what Carrie said, you don't have to use the recommended hook size. You can use a bigger hook.
No, you don't. You can use any hook size you want.
Hmm?
When I crochet my doilies, I use a G or a 4mm for those of you who aren't in the US.
Yeah, and I'm using crochet thread, but even though it calls for 1.5, I'm using a 2.25. And you can even go in bigger than that. It'll just be a looser, more airy stitch. That's all.
That's it.
Yes, Laura, it was.
Oh, yes, it was a Hobby Lobby yarn.
She was asking if it was Hobby Lobby yarn.
Yes, this is a Hobby Lobby yarn. They don't make it anymore, but it is a Yarn Bee Wrapology. They don't make it anymore, but yeah, this is Wrapology. It is a Hobby Lobby yarn. Maybe one of you can tell me.
Hang on.
Oh, there it is. It is a US. I was trying to see what size it called for. Called for a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. And it is a 2-weight.
A 3.5.
I actually used a smaller hook when I crocheted with it, but that was by my choice. But you can use any size you want, but you can see it's actually not that small.
Mm-hmm.
It worked up very well. So
I agree, Madonna.
I used a bigger hook right there. Not a bigger hook, a smaller hook. That I used a 3.25 when I crocheted my doily. What? Yeah, showing the ball. I agree with Madonna.
Yeah. Nana Michelle goes, I love thin yarn since I taught myself to crochet with thread making doilies back in the olden days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the olden days. Yeah.
Yeah. I love how Madonna uses emojis to bypass the cursey words.
Oh my. They say 4, but they are wrong.
6 millimeter on sewing ball.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with a 6 mil because you can use any size
No.
you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't want you to be intimidated with
Yeah,
using
the
small.
whole reason for having you guys do the PAL of doilies and giving you the incentive to do them was.
Hey, there you go, Carrie.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, Roberta.
Hi, Roberta.
Hello.
I do want to show you something that I am commissioned to do, and I'm only on round 4. Hi, Samantha. I'm going to show you what it looks like done in thread. I have no idea how many rounds are in it. Maybe we'll look and find out. I haven't checked it out because I'm kind of scared. I only go round by round by round. So let me show you what this looks like that I'm working on. And then I'll show you what I have just in the 4 rounds.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Madonna.
Oh. Why did you say a cursey word on air, or was it in your chat? Because I think from what I understand, they'll only search the first. Well, you only go on for an hour. They'll search the first hour of a live for cursey words, and then after that, they're like, eh.
There it is.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay,
Isn't
so
that pretty?
this is, I'm going to scroll. I'm going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to see.
We're at Daniel's next week, Samantha.
$40 rounds. Oh my God.
You can do it.
Well, I'm thinking maybe I better talk to the buyer of this because this is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So that is the that's the doily that I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what is coming out using the 1 weight. Now maybe I should rip it out and use a smaller hook.
Yeah. An E maybe.
Yeah. What round are you on?
This is, I'm starting the 5th round right here.
Oh, wow. It's going to be like a quilt, like an Afghan when you're done.
Yeah. 40 rounds is going to take me, and it's supposed to be done by Christmas. But it keeps going and going and going. So I'm going to show you, I'll show you half of it because maybe.
Oh, wow. That's wow.
Yeah. And put 35 more rounds on there.
Wow.
To my shoulder.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's
That
crazy.
is huge.
So it's like 7 feet long.
Wow.
Oh my.
And then add 35 more rounds to that. Holy frickin' frick.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It's legit going to be an
Oh,
Afghan.
I can get it done. I know I can do it. By Christmas,
yeah.
I don't know. And I don't have any problem. Maybe by next Christmas, maybe I can do her a smaller one for this Christmas and do this one for next Christmas. Then I'll feel a little bit better. But
the buyer might not know how big it's going to be, right?
yeah, I don't know how big it's going to be. And the buyer was going to take the middle and get it all scrunched up and make a flower out of the middle, so it would make it kind of come together a little bit.
That's interesting.
Huh?
So that's interesting.
So I think it would be beautiful in something like a
I have no idea what that is, Chris.
Sapphire Lux viscose.
Assuming that's a fiber.
Yeah, I don't want to, Missy, I don't want to use thread. I have the thread to do it, and you might be right.
Yeah.
Well, are you currently using the recommended hook size for the yarn you're using?
Hi, Suze.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Sue.
It's C to an E, which is 2.5 to 3.5. So I'm using, I could go down to a 2.5 and see what that does on another
That would help.
skein of yarn and see how much smaller it is.
Yeah.
Chain-wise and everything. Hi, Suze.
Hello, hello.
That would help.
So Madonna said her cursey word out loud. Okay.
Oh my, Madonna, you naughty girl. Oh, and Tiger Dragon Girl, you were asking about the super chat animation. That is courtesy of Coco.
Yep.
Blame her.
Blame her.
If you're looking for any animations or graphics or thumbnails or anything like that, please contact Cocktails and Crochet with Coco.
Yep. Same name is it cocktailscrochet@gmail.com.
Yes. There you go. Just contact her.
I have a few in the works, so there's a slight waiting list right now, but it's not too long of a waiting list. Oh, things are happening. Avalanche at Coco's.
So, did you have any trouble doing yours, Froggy?
I did mine by feel, not by sight. I did pretty good. When I did really good when I counted, but when I stopped counting is when I didn't. But I did pretty good just by feel. I did. As long as I counted the stitches.
Right.
Oh.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. But I had no problem doing this.
Yeah.
Samantha, you did a fabulous job.
Yeah,
it came out
looks awesome.
great.
I answered it the first time you asked, hon. Samantha, it's on. We're at Daniel's next week.
Yes.
And any information you need regarding that will be in the description box below.
Hi, Rita.
Hi, Rita.
Hey, Rita.
Thanks so much, Sharon. You're too sweet.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think who did the pineapple one. I know Connie did it. Chris did it.
There you go, Rita. Oh, thank you. Coco does an amazing job.
I try.
So they've done it. I mean, and I'm not saying that the pattern is wrong.
The way it's written is very confusing. That's the problem.
It is written confusing. Had I have tried the pattern before we said let's do it, it wouldn't be one that we did.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful though.
It is
So
beautiful.
might be worth the hassle. Depends how good you are at deciphering
I'll
confusing
finish
patterns.
it. I'll do it up.
Well, that's why there was a third one added to the cow, and you can see that on the post in the Facebook group.
Yeah, so there's 2 really easy ones.
Oh yeah, if I can do that, the salmon star doily by feel, you guys can do it. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Margaret. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, buddy.
So you guys could do it. It's actually not hard, and it didn't take any time. It worked up very quickly. Oh, there you go. Connie said she was proud to finish hers. It was a bear.
Yeah, it was. I felt really bad because I got an older pattern book at a yard sale, and they're definitely different, by the way. How they wrote them then and how they write them now. Well, the way they wrote them then, they're writing them to intermediate crocheters already, not beginner crocheters.
Yeah, when I write mine, I try to keep them as simple as possible. But again, I don't have many out there yet, so.
Yeah, they expect you to be able to fill in the blanks, and like the first puff in that says the puff is supposed to be
Hi, Sharon.
5. Hi, Sharon.
Yay, you made it.
5 half double crochet together.
Hi, Jilly.
And hi, Jilly.
Oh, yes. Jilly had to walk away from the pineapple. That says something, too.
Yeah, if it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it.
If you can go by the chart, Jilly, it's much better.
Oh, my goodness, Tiger Dragon Girl. Well, you need some rest. Yeah, or try the salmon star doily. It's a really quick and easy workup, and then maybe try the YouTube doily that was posted recently.
Easter one.
It's an Easter doily by Creative Grandma,
and she does have a written pattern. It's only $1.49 if you don't want to follow her tutorial.
Yeah, Connie refuses to be defeated. She wasn't going to let it whip her. Sharon was going to start with the but I just plugged in my tablet. It wasn't charged.
I'm sorry, but way to go. Hey, Bridget.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Hello.
You stay safe, Bridget. Hey, Rose. You're awesome.
Hi, Rose.
Oh my goodness. I love that. That's awesome. I remember that too.
Merci, ma belle Rose.
Oh, hi, Bridget.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great, Jilly. Jilly used Popeye fingering in Wicked for a Halloween, and the Hobie Soften in blue for another. That sounds beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hello, Grammy.
That's great. Now, after doing that parasol, Sharon, that was unbelievable. Hey, Grammy, how are you doing? Hi, Lynette.
Guys, I haven't got a lot to say this episode because I don't use thin weight yarn, and so I haven't got much to say.
He doesn't use it. He only dyes it.
He only dyes it for us to buy it. As finger weighting lovers. You know, and it's
Finger
funny
waiting.
because- Finger waiting.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. I'm making up new words as we go along.
Yeah.
Finger weight yarn for those of us who like it. You know, I find myself whenever I go and buy hand-dyed yarn, I'm always getting the finger weight. Now, I don't know if it's because you get more yardage and you can do more with it. And I think maybe I'm getting my money's worth that way. I don't know. But I was looking at, I watched Lala's video this morning from the Alaska yarn that she got. And some of it, I mean, all of it was beautiful. But the Northern Lights one was just brilliant. And I was going to order it. And I was like, I want to get fingering, though. I don't want to get, and then they have fingering sparkle. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want to get. But I didn't have, I couldn't find it. How is everyone doing? I'm mostly gone.
Well, you clean away.
Yeah, clean away. Appreciate you being here, though.
Well, I don't mind working with smaller weight yarns, like fingering weight. I mean, I think I prefer worsted weight number 1 because it works up so much faster. But welcome back, Pat. I don't mind doing the fingering weight yarns because I love to make socks with fingering weight. I actually made a twin size blanket out of fingering weight yarn.
Yikes.
Now, I won't lie, it took me a year, but I did, and I knit it. But I did do it.
Yeah. And it all depends, too, on what stitch you're using and what hook size. Because if you use, like, I think I used, what is it? Boogie Nights? No, not Boogie Nights. What's the other sparkly one?
Oh,
the super thin one.
What is it?
Super thin sparkly.
Is it Moroccan Nights?
Moroccan Nights.
Is that one sparkly? Is that one sparkly?
I don't know, but super thin. It's like a 1 or 2. I can't remember which. But I used, regardless of the weight, I used the 4mm hook, and I used a triple crochet V-stitch for a summer top, and it worked out super fast, like super fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Laura asks, Daniel, the yarn you dyed up for Bag a Day was amazing. You have a great eye for color, dear.
Well, thank you very much. I
He
appreciate
does.
it.
Summer Nights.
Summer Nights.
That's it.
Hi, Amanda. You do. I agree. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa's on a hat kick. Oh, yes. We are. Yeah. I've been on a hat kick too, Lisa.
I gotta train myself to do things for like the following season rather than the season I'm in. But it's like I crochet by mood. So if I'm in a summery mood, I'm gonna crochet something summery, even though like if I put it in a pattern, it'd be too late for people to want to do it till next summer. But anyway.
True.
I'm not actually crocheting right now.
But lightweight yarns are great for shawls, cowls, gloves. They're perfect for gloves in the fact that it's the thinner yarn, but it will still keep your hands warm, but it won't be so bulky on your hands.
It'll be less holey too. Like I find the thicker the yarn, more air passes through it.
I agree with that. Tiger Dragon Girl says, I like fingering yarns. To knit baby socks, baby items are my favorite things to make. That's awesome. I mean, I think it's great. Sharon says hat and soap pouches to stick in the shoe boxes. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes. Nana Michelle loves lightweight yarns too. Madonna doesn't mind thin yarns. She loves the texture and detail, but it takes forever. I agree it does. You're too old to waste time on tiny yarns.
Yeah. That's the thing though, with tiny yarn, if you want to do a larger project without like a lacy stitch or whatever, is this is going to be an ongoing project.
Yeah.
Even if it's a year long, just start it, put it aside, do something quick. Pick it back up, do a little bit, put it aside, do something quick.
Hi, Sherry.
Sherry. And Amanda.
Amanda wants to know what's on the back of your chair.
Well, I have two things. Whoop, let's go the other way. I have a shawl out of latte cakes, and I have this beautiful blanket here made by Carrie.
And a pusheen.
And a pusheen. That's what I have. That's what's on my chair.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions about thinner yarns?
Sorry.
No, I was just asking if they had any questions about thinner yarns or using them or.
Yeah, if you want to get some hand-dyed yarn, getting a thinner weight yarn, you get more yardage, which is a good way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, exactly what Carrie does. Oh, you love the blanket. Thank you. Well, Carrie did a beautiful.
It's in unicorn mandala.
Yes, Pusheen does want to help. Hey, Dinky Jen.
Hi, Dinky Jen.
Red Dinky.
Hey, Jen. Pusheen is her Vanna White.
He is my Vanna White. Latte cake are snuggles. They are one of my favorite yarns of all time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go get some today.
Oh, I'm jelly.
Did the new ones come out yet this year?
I haven't
These
seen
come out in the fall.
Fall.
I hope they have more solids. I'm praying for more solids this year.
Me too.
And they better bring back the cream. That's my favorite.
Take care, Suze.
See you later. Thanks for coming.
Take care, Suze. So, does anybody, like Coco said, have any questions about thin yarn or
doilies?
Yeah, or doilies or
anything you use thin weight yarn for.
And I have noticed, like if you go to Pinterest, you can find a buttload of diagrams and charts for doilies. So if you have any questions about that either, we can answer those too.
I agree, Bridget. The thicker the yarn, the more it hurts my hands. I agree with that.
I agree up to a 4. Anything more than a 4 can be, depending on the size hook you use.
It's the 6 weight that hurts my hands. Oh, thank you, Miss Pat. Miss Pat's saying, hey, hit those thumbs up.
Yes, please.
She was there and then she was gone.
Still here.
Sharon says, I want to make a mandala. Do you know any good books for making a mandala?
Hi, Sarah. You're never late, sweetie.
Hey, Moo.
Thank you, Tiger.
Hello.
So, Carrie, do you know any good books for making mandalas?
I got a mandala book. Let me see. I'll be right back. I gotta remember.
While she's looking for that, if you, like I said, if you're comfortable with charts, look up crochet mandalas on Pinterest. You can find a bazillion charts. Some really nice ones too.
Yes. Go ahead.
No, go on.
And Laura, yes, I will be blocking my doily. I will be doing that.
And for keeping it not floppy, you could either use one of those
starch things.
No, one of those. Yeah, kind of. What are they called? Do they use for embroidery and stuff? Embroidery
hoop.
You could use an embroidery hoop, or you could use that glue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've known people that use like half and half of glue and water.
Yeah,
right.
Doves.
That's what I
put all of that all over it and let it dry, and then it will stay that shape.
That's what I do. Now with the doily, I don't want it to be as stiff as a 3-dimensional lace item, because I made thread doilies for Christmas, and I did half glue, half water. And they're 3-dimensional, so you wanted them to stay 3-dimensional. I made one for Bag of Day. So that's half glue, half water. This is a doily, so I'm going to do 1 part glue, 2 parts water. And then I will get it saturated with that, and I will lay it out on a blocking mat to dry.
Okay, Madonna uses spray starch.
Yeah, I will do mine like that, and it'll stiffen it, but it won't make it so stiff that you don't want to touch it.
Yeah. A word of warning, though. My ex-sister-in-law, for her wedding, her and her mother and maybe some aunts or whatever, they crocheted using crochet thread candle holders.
Mm-hmm.
And she starched them with water and glue. But if you do that, watch how low your candles get, because by the end of the night, her freaking candle holders were like,
yes, they're flammable. Another word of warning: if you decide to starch them with the sugar method, they will attract ants. Just so you know. That's why
or you could just do what Kerry did with hers on her wall, or you could just pin it up on the wall.
Yes, you could pin it up on the wall, or you can leave it. You can wash it and just lay it out and pin it. It will dry that way, and then because it's cotton, it'll dry that way. And you can just use like a spray starch and use a spray starch. And Sherry K says, I have some 7-weight yarn that I am stalling using because I know it's going to kill my hands. It will. Yes. Yep. Christy has a load of old magic crochet books that are filled with doily patterns and table runners. Yes, Sherry K likes the smaller yarns. I'm sorry, I wanted to get through the chat real quick.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't even like the look of 7-weight yarn crocheted. It just looks weird to me.
Madonna uses spray starch, and Moo says PVA glue and water. Yes, like the 80s hair. Yes. When you first got the magazines, you was so angry that they didn't have written pattern instructions because that's all you were used to. So you had to teach yourself to read the graphs. Learning to read graphs is very helpful because you can use patterns from around the world. You use Lynette liquid starch in a bottle. Oh, wow. Yeah, can you imagine ants climbing all over around your sugar doily? I mean, seriously.
That's legit what I was just laughing at.
Oh, yeah. You made the swan doily. How amazing is that? You used Aquanet and it's still in perfect shape. Yeah, Aquanet.
Oh, wow.
I mean, if any hairspray, Aquanet. Oh, yeah. I think it would be great. And Maureen just water spreads it and lets it dry. Yeah.
Okay. I can't find my Mandela book, but it's just a thin, probably 12-page booklet. A regular size magazine book that I got off of Amazon that's called Mandela's. And there's a bunch of them from big to small.
Yeah. Cool. Back to what Madonna was saying. Like, I never even thought to use hairspray, but yeah, that would freaking work.
Yeah, that works. It works just like starch. And Jilly's correct. If you made yours out of wool, which in figuring weight yarn, then you don't need a starch. You can just wash it and pin it out and it will stay. So that's correct. Madonna said that was 20 years ago. Aquanet was the thing. Jilly says we use Aquanet as a propellant in the tater gun. It would work, yes. Oh, and Sharon does know the one you mean, Carrie.
Okay.
Yes, they still make Aquanet.
I have to say, when I come across a spider and I don't have Raid or something and it's too big and juicy looking to want to just squish it while it's like moving, I'll spray it with hairspray and it'll slowly like, so I can't move anymore. And then you get the sucker. So yeah, it's got it. If it can move on something movable, then I'm sure it would work on a doily.
Oh, yeah. Chris says that if you get sick of your doily, he saw people mix them with cement and drop them over a flower pot to make a decorative lacy flower pot or flower pot cover. That's cool. Febreze will kill a spider too, just saying. Oh, catch and release.
Hi, Patsy.
Hi, Patsy. Hi, Diane.
I leave them alone when they're outside in their own zone, but they come into my space. No guarantees you're making it out alive.
Oh, death by hairspray. I agree, Nancy. Death by hairspray. Yeah. Big juicy spiders. Spray them.
Yeah.
Oh my.
See, me and Granny D, we're on the same page with that.
I'm with you, Coco. As long as they're outside, they're free to roam. But the minute that they come in my house and I see them and I'm the only one home, they're dead. If Jason's here and he can catch it and take it out, maybe.
Yeah, this one, I will probably just wash it and pin it out. I'm just gonna wash it and then pin it out. I'm not going to put any glue in this one. I'm not.
I'm sorry, Rose upon Rose. Gee, that spider smells wonderful. Oh my god.
They're eating bugs and things you can't see. That's true. How to crochet mandala crochet lovers is the pattern you used. Wow, Sharon.
Ew, Chris. That's all I gotta say about that is ew. If one crawls on your new doily, you can kill two birds with one stone and make it a realistic Halloween doily.
That's true. Use an index card in a jar. That works too.
Hey, Patsy.
I don't even do that. I just call my husband. He takes care of them. I don't care if he stomps on them, picks them up, sweeps them. I don't care. Right. Sucks them up with the vacuum. It don't matter to me. That's awesome, Sharon. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. Just as long as I don't have to see them. Not that I would see them, but just saying. If I know they're there, there's a problem. I don't want to have nothing to do with spiders.
No, I don't kill spiders either. I don't kill any spiders.
Yeah, but
I know they kill other bugs that I don't like, but they'll also bite you, and they're just gross and creepy. Like the small ones, okay, but the big, juicy, creepy, crawly ones, I'm just I can't do it. I can't.
How do you know it's juicy?
Because if they're fat, they're juicy. If their body is like round and plump, you know it's going to make a noise when you squish it. And it's,
I guess I'm juicy. I mean, I don't know. Oh my. It's bad luck to kill a spider in the house. I scoop them up and bring them outside. I didn't know that. Oh. Hi, Kathy.
I think a spider came up with that theory.
Hey, Taffy. I didn't know that.
Hi.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, the brown recluse. Yeah, you need to squash them things. Squash them good.
Hi, Mimi.
Hey, Mimi Katu.
Hi, Mimi.
Yes. Hello.
That's how they've been eating, and they're all juicy. Oh. How did we get over?
Right,
I agree.
Bad luck for them to be in the house.
Agreed. Exactly. Yes. Spider came up with that.
Well, I agree with you, Madonna. Yeah. That way the cat doesn't eat them.
That's right, Laura.
Ew. Chris says not having raisins anytime soon.
No. Spray peppermint and they don't make it. No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Anything that isn't endangering your life, so you're not going to. Hey, that spider could endanger my life.
Bye, Niecy.
Bye, Niecy. You have a good day.
Bye, I say if a spider, if I don't kill it before, like while I see it, it could come down, and while I'm in the shower, I could get scared, slip, and kill myself. So, I say my life is in danger.
That's why I think the spider could endanger me. Hey, Jeannie T.
Hi, Jeannie T.
They probably
I've heard
on you and think about.
What Julie say?
They probably came in on you. Think about that, my lovelies. Leslie uses peppermint and lemon essential oils at the threshold of her door. They don't like those, but they let little bugs crawl across the threshold into my space and let me see them splat.
Yeah, I agree with that, Leslie. I've heard a lot about that. And one day when I have my own place again, I will be planting, I'm going to surround my house with peppermint plants.
Ugh to raisins. I agree with you, Lisa. Ugh to raisins. They're nature's candy. Ugh. Hey, Victoria.
Hey.
Me too, Taffy. Me
Hi,
too.
Victoria.
Hello.
Yep.
Hey, Nightingale. Is that who Victoria is?
Yes, that's Victoria.
Okay.
Yes, I do, Laura. I'm like, oh, they're going to climb in my ears. They're going to go up my nose. Ah.
That for real. Like, and like anytime, have anyone watched Arachnophobia and just instantly you feel like something's crawling on you like the whole time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sharon's asking if Daniel will have a stall at the Yarn Fest in October.
I will not.
No, you're not. Okay.
That one's too big for me, unfortunately.
And yes, Leslie, I won't go to the potty without looking in the bottom first to make sure there's nothing crawling inside of it.
You guys, this is my mom. Got up in the morning. You know, you get up in the morning. What's the first thing you do? You go to the bathroom. So my mom goes to the bathroom, gets up, turns around to flush the toilet, and there is a spider this big in the toilet up against the rim.
Your mom pooped. Your mom pooped a spider?
No, the spider was there.
Yeah, I once saw a video. It had to have been from Australia. It's one of those mega freaking spiders. They look video in the toilet. They flush the toilet. You couldn't see it. Flush the toilet. You see it, like giant freaking thing. But it didn't go down. And for like a good year, maybe year and a half, I would not go pee without flushing the toilet first. I know I'm not in Australia, but that freaked the freaking frick out of me.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, like we're lucky we don't get huge spiders over here. So.
Here either, but that was just like.
I agree. I like craisins. Oh, I am so not into that spider in the toilet thing. I was more worried about snakes.
I want to know next week how many people have done doilies. Which ones you've done?
Bridget had pet spiders. What the hell? I'm sorry.
When I was younger, I wanted a pet tarantula. Like, thank God, like I did not follow through.
This talk of spiders is making me go all crawly itchy.
Right? Oh, is that what they were? Victoria, you said her name was, right? Camel spider. Ugh.
I'm going to have nightmares.
Maureen's done 2.
I've done 1.
Well, Victoria, we have 3 on our website on Facebook that you can do. And for each one that you do, and you put a photograph on our Facebook in that same link, you get your name put in for a $25 drawing.
Up to 3 entries. So for each different one you do.
Yep.
Yep.
You get an entry on the wheel.
Yeah, I can't do jumping spiders. And that's why I don't do the catch and release, because I don't know which ones are going to jump at me if I try to catch it to release it. So, like, if you're in my house, you're a goner. Like,
No. Yuck.
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow. That's awesome, Christy.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah,
what I missed?
No. Christy used to make lots of doilies in the 80s using different colors and everything. That's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, the bugs can be outside, but not in my house.
Exactly. I will leave you be.
I'm getting outside.
Bugs don't bother me.
Not a lot do, but the ones that like insist on dive bobbing you in the forehead for no reason whatsoever, like they gotta go. Like, just leave me alone, and I'll leave you alone.
How long is the trial going on for?
I think we said 3 weeks, right? We announced it last week, so 2 more weeks after this.
So
because it's more intricate.
Yeah. So
it'll be on Froggy's live.
Well, it'll end on my live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! We will show the finished ones on my live and spin that wheel.
Yep. Jilly M is looking for a sandworm pattern. Any ideas?
Oh,
I don't know what that is, so nope, not for me.
I can. I'll message you after the live. Yes, awesome, Victoria. That would be great. But I can show you one. I have an idea for you. Wait, do you mean like a dune sandworm or a Beetlejuice sandworm? Because there's two different ones.
Okay. That's what you're talking about. Or Tremors. That's a ginormous sandworm. I love that movie. Have you seen the Tremors movie?
Yeah.
I
Which
love
one?
that movie.
I've
The
seen,
first one. The first one was the best one.
I've seen the first one and I've seen other ones.
Oh, Chris.
Oh my.
Like I'd make. Don't give me ideas, Chris.
Judy said Beetlejuice.
Okay. It's coming to ya. It's the one. This is the one I want.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Kim
she
did
actually really-
really.
Awesome. Technically, we're only starting this week. We announced it last week. We're really only starting this week. So nobody feel like they're behind or whatever, because we're really only starting now.
Well, and it really isn't a race. It really, really isn't. You have until
No.
Froggy's. At Froggy's episode, we'll put the names on the wheel. We'll probably do it before the live. Put the names on the wheel. But we will spin the wheel during the live sometime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's why we give like so much time between our cows, because they're not meant to pressure you. They're not meant to give you anxiety. It's supposed to be enjoyable, relaxed, and whatnot. So take your time, do what you can, no pressure.
Oh, I sent her the pattern link.
What day is your live, Froggy?
Not next week, the week after.
Yeah,
I know, but what is the date?
28th.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hello.
Hello, Kathy.
Family's priority, Kathy.
Okay, Jeannie T.
All right. No problem. Yeah, so
Okey-dokey.
you got till the 28th, which is plenty of time.
It is. I am at coming up 10 p.m.
Yes, it's dark.
Yep.
And my light in here is really bad, and I don't have my ring light in here.
Oh my.
Yeah, the steel hooks are legit the only
I thought we started 15 minutes
clover hooks
late.
I don't have yet.
We
No,
did.
we started time.
We started on time.
Oh, I thought we started 15 minutes late.
They couldn't find Coco, but then I showed up backstage and like, oh, let's switch it back.
I did. That's what I did.
Okay.
I made it late and then I made it back on time.
For future reference, if you don't hear from me, I will be here.
I fooled you. I've messed with Carrie's mind.
It was messing with my mind because I was looking at the clock and looking at the timer, and I was like, wait a minute. We should be 15 minutes behind.
We're not.
Oh,
Homemade
geez.
bread in the oven.
Yeah.
Jeannie T.
I love homemade bread.
You can send it to my way.
The first loaf of bread I ever tried to make, I made like 2 bricks, like heavy AF.
Oh,
But
wow.
then I figured it out, and oh my god, they're
Hi,
so good.
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Chris is the other one that did the pineapple doily.
Okay.
Yes. She did
Cool.
an amazing job. Well, this is your question and answer time, so you guys can ask us anything.
Yep.
You're more than welcome to.
Yeah. If you have any questions about charts or thin yarn, or if you don't have any of those, just ask us anything.
Yeah.
Last one's in the oven that I can crochet. No, Kim enjoyed the pineapple doily a lot.
Mm.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's great.
Wow, yeah.
Did you
I'm
use the
glad.
chart?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Okay.
That's awesome.
I had trouble. Yeah, the pineapple doily is a nightmare. Follow
A
the
lot of people are having problems.
follow the
If you
chart
can
if you're going
read,
to do the pineapple.
if you can read the chart, Kristen, you'll be able to do it. It makes more sense reading the chart.
Ladybug's asking how Froggy's eyes are now.
Oh,
It,
first ever using the chart. Awesome.
well, Taffy, I'm doing pretty good, hun. I'm just, things are a bit blurry, but I'm doing pretty good. They're healing very well, at least.
Chris said had to redo the last row because I read the last row as 2 rows. Oops, followed the chart. It was easy.
There
Okay.
you go.
Does anyone know offhand what episode we did the chart reading episode? If anyone does want to look back at that and follow the chart instead.
I can go to your no, because you don't put the thingies on your thingy, do you?
Yeah, maybe we should start writing the topics after our episodes.
We do. We need
Jennifer,
to.
what
Yeah.
kind of knitting needles do you use?
Suze, I use Hayas. I do have a set of Addies, and I have a set of Leakies, or Likies, however you want to pronounce them.
Mm-hmm. I started with some random Dollarama dollar store type plastic schnit. Is it Knit Picks, the first circulars I got? The wooden one, rainbow, Knit Picks. And I recently got a set of the shorter, what are they called? Knitter's Pride, I think. Yeah. Knitter's Pride and Knit Picks.
Or if you're in the UK, Knit Pro, same company.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the cords are interchangeable between the two, because one used to be the other. So.
Yeah, also known as Knit Pro in the UK.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I want to try Chalgu, but,
They're very expensive.
Christy, I can only see about a foot in front of my face. The reason I can see a lot on my computer is because it's on a big screen TV and I have chat blown up. So that's how I can see what I've got going on here. So, Taffy, if you can't read a chart, you'll have to work through the written directions and get with Carrie to help you.
Or like I said, look back, find our chart reading episode, or I've seen many, just Google search for charts, crochet charts, and it'll give you the symbols generally. Some vary from, depending, but it'll give you a good idea of what the symbols mean.
Jilliam, I love the signatures. I always wanted a set of double point signatures, but I just don't have the ability to pull the trigger on those.
I haven't seen those yet.
They are the Lamborghini of needles.
Okay.
Yeah.
They call the Lamborghini of needles.
Taffy, that actually is a really easy pattern to learn to read a chart.
The square cubic knitting needles make a real big difference. I didn't think I would, but I do for my hands. I actually have a set of squares. I prefer my regular ones. I couldn't get into using the squares. Oh, I'm glad there's a lot of chart readers in here.
Yeah. I actually find it easier. I have ADHD, so the written word, I get lost very easily in a pattern. So a chart for me, I'm a very visual person. So if you're a visual person, learn charts because it'll be so much easier for you to follow patterns.
Oh, yeah. Christy, the operation did help me. I just have to wait for my eyes to completely heal, and then I will get some glasses, and then I'll be able to see a lot better. And hello, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Yeah, I have my text as big as it'll go. Yeah, well, yeah, I was blessed with those leaky needles. from Carrie. She gave them to me for my birthday, and I was super blessed.
I haven't ventured into the fancy schmancy stuff because I'm not a fancy schmancer knitter yet. So I'll wait to get to that level before I invest in the fancy schmancy stuff.
Oh, Suze, what I said was I wanted to try a set of Chalgoo needles. I would love to try a pair of the signature needles. I've tried them at my knitting store, my local knitting store, because they have a set that you can actually sit there and work with. And I love them, but I'll never be able to afford the signatures. But I want a set of Chalgoos too. Be a while before I get those. The Flower Valley shawl, the chart made much more sense. The words in the written pattern got lost in translation. That can happen. Oh, Lantern Moon is back now. Yay! Several months for the, yeah.
Cool.
They've already told me it would take 6 weeks minimum for my eyes to settle. Lantern Moon is a brand of needles and crochet hooks.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You guys hear the downstairs dogs or no? Or is it just me?
Just you.
Okay. Just checking.
I do have a Lantern Moon crochet hook up there somewhere. It's rosewood. Yeah, Lantern Moon does like rosewood, decorative rosewood and stuff like that. They're not fat. They're very thin, but they're very pretty. They're very decorative. Written patterns without punctuation and white space can be a nightmare. They are.
Oh God, yes.
No, Chalgoo makes full sets of needles.
They also do the short sets, which are good for socks.
Yeah, they do short sets for socks. They do double pointed needles. They do a full range of interchangeables. You'd be surprised. Yeah, they do all kinds. Yep. Hi, Melanie.
Melanie.
But if y'all don't have any more questions.
Ginny went back to the beginning. She says, at the beginning, Dan, do a doily.
Oh, my.
Oh, goodness.
Well, Jeannie, when you get to the end, we're not forcing Dan to do a doily. Yes. I think the Chalgoo are a little bit more slick when it comes to the metal, but I'm loving the Leaky. I am. They're beautiful. They feel so good in the hands. Oh my gosh. I love them.
Yeah. I don't have the fancy, again, the fancy smancy ones, but I have a set of metal ones, which are the Knitter's Pride, and my knit picks are the wooden rainbows. And maybe it's just the way they're made. I find the wooden ones, even though I was expecting them to not glide, but they're varnished very well. But I find them more stabby than the metal ones.
They can be. I know. We're killing, we're killing Madonna over here. Don't worry. It's not a problem, Madonna. We're getting right in. Well, we will be over at Pawpaw Yarns next week.
We will.
Anything that Carrie wants to add?
No. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yep,
I may go live in an hour or so for not too long, but I may go live.
So hey,
keep an eye out just in case.
For Coco. Oh my goodness, Madonna! Way to go,
Madonna! Go Madonna!
Yes. Yes, not having to fight with cords would be the best part of that.
Love you guys.
We love you guys. We hope you have a lovely day. We will definitely see you next week.
Like we all.
And thanks for the questions, guys. We'll see you then.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.